Dungeon time it is. It is, in fact, dungeon time. All right, so assuming nothing is broken on side of assuming nothing is broken on this side, we're gonna go into game, and we should have, yes, there we are. All right, so quick recap to where we are. We are a Gargoyle Earth Elemental. No BGM is correct. I am going to go no BGM this time because while all of the music that I use for streaming is streaming friendly, and it does not cause any sort of marks or notes on Twitch, it is not the case on YouTube. And all of the music that I have used for BGM, it's not, they don't result in copyright strikes on my videos. So I haven't been getting copyright strikes, but there are notes on all of the videos that I've put up from my streams that have the BGM I've been using that all indicate that they are claimable, and that should my YouTube account ever get to the point where I'm collecting ad revenue on it, I will not be able to collect ad revenue from those videos. So for now, until I have another source of BGM, or a BGM that I can use that I know for a fact isn't going to trigger anything on YouTube side, we're going to be BGM-less. I know. I don't appreciate it either. I don't like it. We're going to just have to make do. Now that being said, there are some things I have in the works where I'm thinking about what to do about BGM. But for now, we're just going to go without. So here we are, we're in Dungeon Crawl. The first thing so a quick recap on where we were previously. Oops, that's the wrong button. We'll look at spells that we've been using. So we are an Earth Elementalist, so our spells are our primary way of killing things. We are currently holding a Staff of Earth, so any spell that has the Earth tag, Earth type here, is going to be stronger because of it. So we're using, Sandblast, Stone Arrow, Pass Wall. Pass Wall, it doesn't really matter, but Stone Arrow and Sandblast, which is our primary ways of killing things, are all very strong. We're actually going to go ahead and... No, not quaff. Q? There we go. Quiver. That's Stone Arrow. There we go. Okay. As for items, I am holding a couple throwing nets, which is cool. I've got this leather armor here. So for those of you on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, it's been some days. It's actually been close to a week since we've played this last, so just doing a quick look over here. I've got a Scarf of Resistances, Artifact Leather Armor, not particularly strong Artifact Leather Armor, but it does have Will Plus, so, and it's running Int +2, which is, okay. It's some Enchanted Basic Armor, Ring of Willpower, 2 sources of Will Plus is very strong. I can see Invisible. I've got some powerful wands here, which I remember that I've been making some good use of. A number of scrolls, a number of potions, a lot of them are unidentified, and I am running a Phantom Mirror. Okay. Cool enough. Good to know. Do I have scrolls of Identify? I've got plenty of scrolls of Identify, so we're going to just go ahead and identify some stuff here while we're standing here. Oops. Huh. Interesting. Apparently Shift E gives you your information about your current experience level, your current playtime, and how long it will take for you to die if you don't explore new turns. This is like, there used to be a hunger mechanic in this game, where if you wandered around for too long, your character would get hungry. The only way to sate your hunger was to kill enemies that would yield meat, and then you could eat their meat. That would like incentivize you to keep moving and go through new levels of the dungeon as fast as possible. That mechanic was considered silly. There was considered too not silly. It was considered like too micromanagey, and so they removed the hunger mechanic entirely and just replaced it with like Zot, who is it's Zot is the orb of Zot is like what we're looking for down here. If I stick around for too long without exploring new floors, I just get zapped and I'm dead. But this number is very high and it increases by a very large number each time you enter a new floor. So you never, most runs never have to worry about that. You should never ever have to worry about that timer. Anyway, I just found that interesting that I accidentally hit that. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep reading these scrolls of identify, scroll of attraction, potion of brilliance, not that. Potion of haste, potion of lignification, potion of invisibility, potion of flight. We've got, oh, that was our last one. All right, so we're just gonna start reading these scrolls. Scroll of noise, which we can drop the other one. Certainly don't need that. Scroll of poison, those are interesting. Especially for us because we are immune to poison, so we can walk around in those clouds, no problem. Scroll of immolation. Sets things on fire around us. Scroll of enchant weapon, but I'm not carrying any weapons that can be enchanted, so that's not useful right now. Read. Scroll of vulnerability. That reduces my willpower by half. Okay, cool. Into the Orcish Mines we go. This is my first time into the Orcish Mines for this run. So we're just going to go ahead and ping, 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 ping. Cool. Flail +1, Mace of Venom. Interesting little design we've got here. Almost a closed... Oh, it is a fully closed off room, huh? So we do, in fact, have to go down to the second layer before we can continue forward. Let me just keep casting my regular Sandblast instead of pressing the much more powerful and expensive stone arrow on everything. Use pass wall to get in and out of the closed room only if the wall is only one thick, but there's a good chance, and also I don't know where the next room is. So I could like go each tile by tile and try and cast pass wall on it, but it would only work if the wall is only one tile thick, and most of the time for these disconnected rooms, the space between them is several tiles deep. So that's a good thinking, but it would not, it's not really feasible. This orc with his Aeroblast is being a bit of a pain in the butt. He's standing just out of range. The orc high priest here. I blast a few more of these out, see what I can do. Alright, so now that we've got him really close to death, we're gonna try and do something like Wand of Acid on him for that last hit. There we go. Alright, now I got more enemies approaching. We're just gonna hold some turns till they approach. Hit him with blast. Okay, we're doing alright. This was a good start to orc. The high priest could have been a problem, for sure, but thankfully he just decided to walk up and just get hit by me. A +3 Mace of Holy Wrath is pretty strong. We're gonna say no to that. So anyway, hope everybody had a good day. I had a very good working day. We had a pretty big stream yesterday, where we played the new World of Warcraft expansion, which was a lot of fun, and I've been putting up clips and videos from that all day. It's super, super fun. I've been really having a lot of fun working on my learning video editing by doing. Just learning by doing. Having an idea of what I want to do and just making it happen. That's pretty much been today, and I've really been enjoying it. I kind of commented yesterday during the stream that, oh, there's the entrance to the Elven Halls. Oh, I also got to remember that I need to go up because the first level is still unexplored. Ooh, that's a little dangerous, huh? Okay, Kill the warg. Kill the orc. Don't necessarily like the way this is going. Yeah, we're gonna go down and we're gonna take you with me. Yeah, this is no longer good. Alright, that's alright. We got to kill. But yeah, I quickly mentioned yesterday about how I had uncovered a video where I was learning about scratch DJing. Not a skill I ever really intend to use or have on my own, but like just learning about it. Having it go from something I don't understand at all to something that like makes some sense to me was a lot of fun. And that's been my experience with like video editing as well. Video editing was something that, like, as far as I was concerned, might as well have been black magic. But since then, I've like actually kind of figured it, like I've started to understand it as a concept, and that's like been super awesome. Behemoth's now offering me knowledge of Mephitic Cloud, and I kind of really like Mephitic Cloud. Mephitic Cloud is going to create clouds of poisonous gas, which not only hurt enemies that walk through them, but also has a chance to confuse them. And since the enemies tend to spend multiple turns at a time in the cloud, especially if I cast the spell while they're close to me, the chance that any given enemy is affected by the confusion is actually quite high. And it's a conjuration spell, so like, you know, I tend to have a pretty good chance of casting it. He's trying to blast me from a distance. That's fine. I got one more cast of Stone Arrow, and then I have to make another decision here. I think we're just going to go with another Wand of Acid Blast. Yeah, got it. Wand of Acid is very strong. That's the Dire Flail of Protection. That's the Dagger of Speed that was on the Wizard. Okay. Nothing of particular use. There's the Knight. We're back on 1, right? Yeah. See, and actually here, this is actually a good example of what I was talking about before. See on the map here? See how far the distance was between like the exclave that we first discovered and the rest of the map over here? This distance is like, I don't know what, probably almost 20 tiles. Yeah, only if the distance is 1 tile could you actually use pass wall to get between them. And as I suggested, it's very unlikely that that ever happens. Okay, he hit me pretty hard. But yeah, I hope everybody else has been having a good day full of, you know, either getting good work done or figuring out stuff that you need to do. Learning new things, hopefully. Learning new things is what I really like. It's one of the main reasons why I really like doing this. Like, this has been such a godsend for me because I've had to learn so much just to start doing this kind of thing. Just to get here, just to be broadcasting like this, I've had to learn so much. And, you know, to do things like post videos on YouTube and create thumbnails and edit videos and edit images, you know, it's all been new stuff. It's all been new stuff to learn. So I got to flex a little bit of that today with my this is the +0 leather armor of limited liability. That's very funny. RF plus, regen plus, strength plus, dex plus. RF plus is nice. Regen is really nice. +2 boots of flying is not important because we will be flying on our own. Alright, there's nothing particularly interesting in there. Made progress, hoping to capitalize on the future. Progress is good. It's not necessarily all about just, you know, having things done. Like, you know, making progress is important. That's how you get there. Just because you didn't take something from, you know, incomplete to absolutely finished does not mean that it wasn't worthwhile. Progress is important. Many things are done in increments. Many battles are fought by inches. All right, and we're done in this level. Okay. Now the more difficult. Oh, there's an et in here. We're gonna drag a few things up here. Nice. Okay. We're gonna go down this way. And down here is where we popped out before. So we just gotta be careful as we move south here, because there's a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies lined up over here. Yep, and they hear me, they know where I'm at, so they're gonna start coming. Nice. Nice. The more of them we can like draw back and kill one by one, the better off it will be when we actually need to move into the main chamber down there. Nice. That's a +1 battle axe of electrocution. That's a pretty okay battle axe. Pretty okay axe if we were in axes at all, which we are not. Okay. I've got relatively low health, so we're going to just retreat back to the stairs here. Or not health, I've got relatively low mana, so we're going to retreat back to the stairs here and just try and pop a few of these guys from the stairs. Nice. Nice. There we go. Every time I kill one, or not every time, but most of the time when I kill one of these guys, I get this dagger of electrocution is pretty cool. I get another at least 1 point of magic back. Why is that not close enough? Oh, it's... You know what? That's fine. It's a little silly of me, but it's fine. Alright, so this is the entrance to the Elven Halls. We're not going to go there right now. No guarantee that this run is going to make it into the Elven Halls. Whoops, what am I doing? Bumbling forward because I'm not paying attention. We're going to take gold here. We're going to let you take another step forward before we start blasting you. We're going to use Stone Arrow to blast the Ogre. The Ogre is dead. Okay, there is still an Etten somewhere wandering around. As we get closer and closer in here, we've got to realize that Etten is still wandering around. There's an Orc Sorcerer trying to blast me. I'm resisting well. Summoning friends, summoning several friends. Let us specify where we're casting this right there. I am being blasted. Nice, got him dead. Alright. The big danger with the sorcerers is their ability to summon those demons. Those demons can be pretty nasty. Kill the priest. Alright, Orc shouts, so more enemies are going to be approaching. Okay. Ogre. Nice. Another ogre. Nice. Okay. There's a Cyclops. Potion of electrocution. Okay, back up. He does have large rocks. They sometimes spawn with large rocks, but they sometimes don't. There's the ogre dead. Cyclops is injured, but not dead. There it is. He's dead. Conjuration's level 11. Nice. Two-headed ogre. That's not the Etten. That's still not the Etten. Even though it is a somewhat dangerous enemy. Okay, three two-headed ogres. Okay. We're gonna try and kill one of them and get out of here. We're gonna try and kill. Two of them and get out of here. That's a ballsy decision. Okay, we killed two of them. Time to leave. Okay, that was definitely. I would classify that as a balls deep play, but you know we got away with it. Down here. There's still an Etten and another two-headed ogre wandering. There's the other two-headed ogre. That's the same one from before. Yeah, okay. Troll. Troll hanging out down here too, huh? Vehement offers me knowledge of Conjure Flame. I am really not interested in Conjure Flame. Like, that is something I am super not interested in. Another... Jesus. A lot of big enemies. Here's the ogre dead. Another troll. Wow. One, two. Nope, we gotta go up. I will take the troll with me, but that's fine. I think I can live. Yeah, okay. We'll be fine. Oh wow, I actually hit him with the staff and killed him on that one. That was unexpected. We're gonna heal, we're gonna heal, we're gonna go back down on this point. We're gonna blast, 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 blast. Jeez, that took 4. Unnecessary. 1, 2, 3. And I guess I go up again. Wow, I'm having to stair dance so much. They're throwing so many enemies at me. That's a lot. We're going back up. We're in trouble. We need to blink. That's such a great blink. Are you kidding me? Look at how good that blink was. Look at how good that blink was. Insane. Absolutely insane. There's the Etten. There's the Etten. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please be dead, and it is dead. Nice. Took me 5 casts, but it is dead. 1, 2. Heal on the steps. Another ogre. So many ogres. When and how did you start playing Dungeon Crawl? A YouTuber that I'm a big fan of played it long time ago. On their channel. Several like versions ago. And I just enjoyed it so much that I just downloaded it, or I didn't download it. I just went to the website and started playing it. It's free to play. It's like the easiest game to pick up. I mean, not in terms of like difficulty and power curve, because it's very difficult to pick up, but in terms of just literally like, you don't have to download it. You don't have to buy it. It's just a browser game for free. Why are there so many high-level enemies here? This is ridiculous. We're actually going to go down this way. Okay. There could be... They're probably out wandering around in the halls now. Kind of banking on the fact that they are, actually. Or an orc warrior, which I will just hit. He's not dead. But yeah, I just watched a YouTuber play it and liked it. It's about it. Yeah, like I said, it's about as simple as possible to pick up once you decide that you want to. And come on, guys. Look at this many like red level enemies. Level 13. Well, that's going to stop them being red level. Said no one. How we doing? Welcome, welcome. Man. I mean, it's been an experience like banquet. It's been basically an experience banquet in here. But like it just keeps coming, man. This level will not stop. I mean, we definitely eaten good in the experience department. Now, did I see a second Etten at some point? I don't think I did, but I'm not entirely certain. Troll is wounded. The troll is dead. Function of electrocution. We finally cleared out everything in this room? Not quite, but we got to be getting close. Moderately wounded and dead. Where'd that ogre go? Now, I haven't seen an orc warlord yet, or a unique orc. Dire Flail of Holy Wrath. Because I remember last time we found one of the orc uniques on dungeon like 11 or 10 or whatever the hell dungeon zone we were on. We found one of the orcs. But there might still be another one down here. Okay. Deep Troll. Oh, you're strong. Offers me knowledge of Freezing Cloud. I don't necessarily know that I need that either. An Ogre Mage. Ogre Mages can actually be pretty scary themselves. I'm going to break line of sight and make him come really close to me. That'll save me some turn. That'll give me a chance to heal, gain a magic point or two. One more. Nice. Yeah, keep moving. We're not done yet. This Harrius still has not relented. Yeah, I don't know. To finish answering your question, I don't really know when it was that I started playing. I have to go back into like the notes and try and like remember which updates I remember seeing and which ones were probably already in the game before I joined. I don't really remember. Magic Scroll Shops. Ooh, there's a Scroll of Acquirement on sale here. I don't really need any more Scrolls of Identifier, at least not many. The Scroll of Acquirement is really, really good. I'll see if there's anything else that I want to spend my money on, but that is definitely worth spending money on. Bookshop, though. There's a Book of Earth. If the Book of Earth contains, like, Lee's Rapid Deconstruction, is that an Earth spell? That might be worth picking up. Benfolio is poison magic. Burglary is going to be, like, blinks and stuff like that. Cantrips is all level 1 spells. Fire, minor magics are also level 1 spells. Book of Misfortune are curses. I don't know what Book of the Hunter is at all, but Book of Earth is going to have certain Earth spells, but I don't know which Earth spells it's going to have. Actually, speaking of spells, let's look at what we already know and can start getting online. Guardian Golem is actually shockingly close to coming online. Might be worth going into it for a minute. I have a Starburst available if I wanted to go down fire route. Ice, air, I mean, Lightning Bolt is like so close to being available. That would also open up Airstrike and summon Lightning Spire. Freezing Cloud is actually a 5th level spell. Holy heck. Let me learn Freezing Cloud. I can't really cast it yet, but if I go into this and I start, like if I take evocations off, because I'm pretty good with evocations right now, and I take Earth Magic off, because Conjurations is really the main thing. We focus dodging just for some more abilities, and then what we're going to do is we're going to turn on Ice Magic, and we're going to turn on Air Magic. This is going to split our training a bit, but because those are both at really low levels, Air magic's at a -2 though. That's fine. Because oops, not what I meant to do. Because those are both at very low levels, they'll gain a few levels very quickly, and we'll start to see if. Jeez, are you kidding me? As I said, there is still probably a boss orc of some kind. Where the hell did you come from? You got hasted. There's probably a boss orc of some kind somewhere that just hasn't shown up yet. Jeez, these hasted ogres are actually kind of terrifying. We're gonna get out of here. Oh my god, Jesus. Thing hits me like a truck. Alright, he's dead. Wow, deep trolls are scary. Guy chunked my health. Absolutely chunked me. Alright, now once again, they might be wandering the halls down here because I left them alone. There's the mage. I actually want to close in on the mage as quickly as possible. Hit him with some stone arrows. 5 stone arrows? Fine. Thankfully, he didn't really hit me with anything of any note. There's another ogre. Boom. Boom. He's dead. Dodging one up. Dodging's going to give me some defensive, like my first like real defensive layer. If that goes up to any degree of usefulness, that will give me like a defensive layer. I don't have much in the way of defenses right now. That's actually one of the things that I'm like really struggling with are my defenses right now. If I can get like a high level spell online, I can move to fighting and start gaining a bunch of hit points. Acid and arc corrosion on a +3 great sling. Oh, that'd be such a good item if I was playing like a throwing character. +9 whip of Fyar. Freeze RF ++ stealth plus. What an item! RF ++ on a +9 whip with stealth plus? I mean, stealth plus is only useful if you're already playing stealth, and it's probably not particularly useful on a whip, but like, even if a whip gets only a very small multiplier on a +9, if you get an opening hit with that whip, you're looking great. Wow, that's a great item. It's so far out of like what we're doing, but like, those are some pretty decent items. +10 hand axe giant bane, freeze, contam, Aralek, int +10. You looking at this? Are you seeing this? Aralek, which doesn't matter to me, int +10, which is, I mean, to be fair, stats are a meme, but like +10? I don't think I've ever seen +10 stats on an item in this game. Like, again, yeah, stats not all that super useful, but like +10 hand axe with freezing, int +10 on it. So I do think that while that axe might be on the table for the future, let's grab a scroll of acquirement. We're gonna read that scroll. All right. So there are when you read a scroll of acquirement, you get 4 options. The scroll's going to give you an item, but it's going to let you pick between 4 items. All 4 of these items are randomly generated. So the first one's a Staff of Conjuration, which is like awesome. All of my conjuration spells, which all of the spells we're going into, like any spell we want to try and cast for kill stuff, is going to be conjuration. That would replace my Staff of Earth and would be awesome because all these middle stuff that we're trying to like think about going into before things like Orb of Destruction come online. If I want to go into like freezing cloud, lightning bolt as like a hold the fort mid-game spells before Orb of Destruction come online, all of those count for Orb of Conjuration. And then so does Orb of Destruction once it comes online, right? The B option is a Vellum of United Hypothermia, which I'm guessing just means it's going to have all very high-level ice spells. You can usually just tell by looking at the name, right? This is going to be a book that's going to contain a random assortment of a couple of very high-level ice spells. Now, the reason it chose to give me this book is because I'm currently training ice. The most recent spell I memorized is an ice spell, and I'm currently training ice magic. I'm not actually focused on ice magic. I'm literally only training it so I can get that one spell off. So this is a no. The Amulet of the Tick. It's a spirit... spirit guardian amulet. So that's what the spirit here means. I don't want to use a spirit guardian amulet because spirit guardian says whenever I take damage, it will take some of it off of my mana instead of my health. Right? So I can use my mana as like a health buffer pool. The thing is, I need to use my magic. I'm a blaster caster. So that's not really helpful to me. The int +6 is cool. It'll mean I have more mana to use. But I think that's a no. And then I can just get a bunch of gold. Now, 672 is actually more than I paid for the scroll, so I could just grab the gold and just come out ahead if I really wanted to. But I really kind of want the staff, so staff it is. And that's going to drop at my feet, so we're going to go ahead and wield it. Bada boom. Is it the most exciting thing ever? Nah, not really, but still. And I can still buy the Book of Earth, so we're going to take that just in case it's got something really interesting. The Earth and begin reading. I added Leda's Liquefaction and Lee's Rapid Deconstruction, LRD. All right, we did get LRD. Okay. So that's cool. LRD is a very, it is right here. You know, that's this one. Actually, and it's a level 5 spell we could just learn. So we're just going to actually learn that. We're going to learn that right up. Yes. That's on F. Lee's Rapid Deconstruction is an incredibly potent spell. Basically, the theme of the spell is that it, like, cracks things down to their bones. It, like, deconstructs hard materials. So, like, you know, against, like, most enemies, it's going to, like, you know. Oh, no, sorry. I might be wrong about that. I think I'm misremembering. Lee's Rapid Deconstruction. You cast it on walls, and the wall explodes. That's what it is. I'm completely miscategorizing what I'm talking about. You cast Lee's Rapid Deconstruction on a wall, and the wall explodes as you, like, turn it to pieces. This hits anybody near the wall with great damage as the wall explodes. You can also cast it on enemies that are very hard. So gargoyles, statues, and anything like that, like iron golems and stuff like that, and it will deal massive damage to them, and they will explode. Sorry, I was like completely misremembering. I was thinking of something completely different. Anyway, LRD is incredible. It's an AoE spell, handles our AoE problems as long as we get everybody into like a corridor. It's good for certain specific kinds of high-level enemies. It's really good. Really, really good. LRD is it's an incredible spell. And we already have all of the abilities that we need to cast it. The only thing is, LRD is not a conjuration spell. So the fact that I currently am wielding a Staff of Conjuration is not going to benefit LRD. That's the only thing. Oh shoot, I need to go up the other staircase because that's the one that's in the exclave, which is where the path up is. So the other option I have now is to go into elves, but I don't think I'm going into elves. I think I'm going to lair. Nope, that's not the one either. I'm being dumb. There we go. I'm going into lair now. So remind me how this works again. Nope. What was the key combination? I always forget this key combination. I think it's like... No. E for dungeon? Nope, that's drop. It's not Shift D. It's not Shift F, which is fire throw. Shift G. There it is. Shift G. Go into the layer. Layer 0. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're going into the layer. Now, LRD is hit or miss in layer, because sometimes you get layer layouts that have lots of these like stone cavern walls and stuff like that. And sometimes you actually get layer layouts that have like abandoned, half destroyed buildings that have like walls, so like freestanding walls that you can cast Lee's Rapid Deconstruction on. But sometimes it's just wide open, and you don't get any of those benefits. Yeah. Ugly. Ugh. Really ugly right off the bat, huh? You're just gonna have a really ugly yak fight right off the bat of layer, huh? That's what you want to do for me today? Oh, the Mamba literally ran away. I hit it with a stone arrow and it retreated. There we go. Air magic went up a level. We're looking to first get, for air magic, we're looking to first try and get freezing cloud up. No, sorry. First, we're going to try and get lightning bolt up and running. And then once lightning bolt is up and running, we'll get freezing cloud up and running. An Aklob plant. Can I... No. I cannot affect... Oh, by the way, I'm a gargoyle. I can cast Lee's Rapid Deconstruction on myself if I want to. It would deal massive damage to me, but it would also burst me and cause very serious AoE damage to any enemy in my vicinity. I mean, Akla plants don't scare me because I am, as mentioned, I'm a gargoyle. I mean, they can corrode me, but it can't like. I'm much less scared of them than like you might expect me to be. More Wand of Roots. I've got a Wand of Roots with like 1 billion charges on it right now. I should be using that more. I really, for reals and reals, should be using that Wand of Roots more. I know that there's an electric eel in the water, who again does not scare me. Oh, careful, careful, don't go too many. So this is a very like cavern wall heavy room or level for layer 1, which is going to be really good if I encounter some really nasty enemies and I have to Lee's Rapid Deconstruction them. Ooh, interesting. Link frogs, huh? Link frogs. The dream sheep in there, and then there's a ghost. Let's take a look at this ghost. Novice Gargoyle Fighter. We've got a lot of AC, but they're a ghost. So I don't think I can... They are the ghost of a gargoyle, but I think they're a ghost. They're not a gargoyle. I cannot hit them with LRD. Here's an interesting question for you. What do you mean no susceptible target? What? Can I not cast? Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm trying to cast LRD, and as I hit the button, it's telling me I don't see any susceptible. Oh, let me try Shift Z. Will that not do damage inside? Let's cast it once just to see. It absolutely did not. Okay. So they are... Oh, it's also quite loud, so I gotta be careful because... So that did damage. Like, it did a burst effect, but only on the outside. Okay, we did science. I killed the other one. Okay. Oh, a regular frog. Ooh, interesting. I'm kind of in a weird spot here because I'm technically cut off from my upstair. With the enemy coming from that angle, that's not the angle I expected enemies to be coming from. With them coming from that angle, I'm technically cut off. I'm gonna have to retreat. Try and retreat around this in an angle. Is he faster than me? There's two of them. Oh my god, I didn't even see the other one coming. Oh my god, there's four. All right, hold on. We are out of here. Scroll of Teleport, my best friend. We had to burn a scroll of teleport for that, but I'm not super worried about it. Come on. So that is a group of enemies where, you know, these rapid deconstruction would have actually been very useful. So I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to cast these rapid deconstruction right there, as you can see. And it, you know, blew up the wall. It did some damage. Oh my god. They all managed to come around this way. Okay. Now we're back to here, and the question of whether or not I should pop this. I mean, is that a... What is that, immolation? The Scroll of Immolation, and there's a single ruined greatsword. I think the answer is no. What is this? This is a +1 scale mail with flying, strength -2, dex +6. Eh. Do gargoyles no longer get the ability to fly? Because I just noticed that I don't have that ability yet, and I'm level 13. Or is that just a much higher level ability now? The ring, +4 ring of slaying. I can put that on over my ring of willpower, I think. At least for now. That's another thing I just got to keep my mind on. Unfortunately, like, sometimes you run into these situations where you're gonna want to hold on to a bunch of items. You're like, all right, if I fight against this kind of enemy, I'll switch to these equipment, and then if I fight against this kind of enemy, I'll switch to this equipment. And that doesn't always work, because sometimes you find yourself in the middle of a problem without, you know, an extra turn to spare to like swap out your equipment. But still, for the time being, I'm gonna swap out the ring of willpower for that ring of slaying. So that ring of slaying with that slay +4 means that any damage that I do with weapons or spells is just higher. Pretty much just that simple. My outgoing damage is just higher. I think it's more complicated than that, but like that's it's about all you need to know. I know there are still some elephants running around. I have not killed them all. I haven't seen them in a while. Ring of protection from cold. I will also hold on to that for the time being, especially if like a frost cave spawns. Frost caves are one of the possible side areas that can spawn, and as the name implies, they are a cold-based area where all the enemies are frost-based, all the traps are frost-based, pretty much all the damage in the zone is frost-based, and also most of the rewards are frost-based. So the reward are like cold resistance, cold damage. So just in case we run into one of those sometime during this run, I will keep my keep that ring of protection from cold. I also have my Scarf of Resistance, which is like definitely doing work for me in the Resistances department because it's giving me RF plus. It's giving me resistance of fire and resistance cold. Both of which are very important for me right now. Ice magic is now 2. We'll be checking on... I fell into a shaft and dropped... Ugh. I fell into a shaft and dropped 1 floor. Not the worst thing in the world, but not happy making either. I found a scroll of poison. There's a lot of enemies. Glowing mace. I can't really fully retreat here. I've got nowhere to retreat to is really the main issue. I'm just flying when you're streaming. It's already been an hour. It has been close to an hour. It sure has been. Let me just keep approaching. I'm just gonna have to fight. Oh, man. This is kind of poor, but it's still working out. How they're going on. Man. Get going. Alright, it's a 5-headed Hydra. That's the Hydra we saw earlier. He's going to close in on me. This is a dangerous enemy, but one that we have the ability to kill, yeah. One of the good news about a magic build is that when I was playing my barbarian, I made a big point of talking about how you need an answer to Hydras. You need an answer to Hydras, you need an answer to Hydras, you need an answer to Hydras. That was something I put like a fair amount of stock and effort into. By the way, that's a basilisk. He normally has the power to, you know, turn you to stone, as basilisks do. But I'm a gargoyle, so thanks, I guess. Anyway, I made a big point of like, you need an answer to Hydras, you need an answer to Hydras, you need an answer to Hydras. Well, one of the good things about playing a magic character is that your regular kill stuffs is your answer to... Whatever you normally do to just kill stuff is your answer to Hydras, because they don't have the same problems. Like, for instance, the big problem with Hydras... Oh. Is it garbage? Ow! Leave me alone. The big problem with Hydras is that if you kill them with a bladed, or if you try and hurt them with a bladed weapon, they regenerate a big chunk of their life and get even more dangerous. But spells are not blades, most of them. And so as a result, if I just fling my stone arrow at them, they die. Simple enough. Stone arrow? That's a lot of yaks. Okay, well, let's try and make good use of Lee's here if I can. Well, it might be the best I'm going to do. All right, well, that hit 2 of them. Ugh. Actually, did not work as well as I was hoping it would. Also, as I may have mentioned, Lee's is really, really loud. Oh, where'd that elephant come from? Oh, I'm blind. I'm legitimately in trouble. All right, what do? Do I have potion of magic? I do have 1 potion of magic. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to try and do. Kill that thing. Get my mana back from Vehement. Do that. Do that. Get mana back from Vehement. Okay. 1. And now decisions. Burst, roots, paralysis, acid. What's your chance to resist? I had to give it 1 shot. Mind Burst. Mind Burst. This is going poorly. Mind Burst. Alright, I hit him. He got really hurt from that. Sandblast killed him. Okay. There's a water moccasin wandering around. Sees me. Okay. Keep retreating. One more mana back. Not enough. Keep moving. He can't poison me. Like, his main source of being a pain in my ass is just to bite me. But that's actually pretty significant. There we go. Another one. My good God. Back me into this corner. Can we stop? Okay. So with all this steam over here, I'm guessing... Yep, that's swamp. Yep, okay. That is the entrance to swamp. I still need an upstair. Like, I need to go back and clear up one. I have no way back up. There's an upstair. Okay. There's a cane toad. And I don't like this. It's gonna wake up. Ugh, that's a mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake. There we go. Okay. Please just let me get up the stair. Okay. Oh, I got another scroll of acquirement, by the way, just now. Okay. I'm not going to read the scroll of acquirement yet. I want to put myself in a spot where, like, I have a good idea of what I'm looking for, which is not yet. I don't currently know what I would want out of the scroll of acquirement. Herald. Herald is going to try and put me in a net, and I don't really give a damn. Potions, a potion of ambrosia. He had a scale mail. Okay. That was an elite, or that was a unique enemy, rather. Not an elite. That was a unique enemy. But it didn't matter. Killed him pretty quickly. Herald is... I've never found I've never found Herald to be particularly scary. That is not something I've ever... An enemy I've ever particularly had trouble running up against. I've had the odd character, like, struggle with him, but I just don't think he on his own is just a problem. I think just every so often I just have a character that struggles just due to RNG.